It's here. The one we've all been waiting for. Tigers. Tide. Tampa. The rematch. Tonight, it's Clemson. It's Alabama. This is the one we've all wanted. This is the game we wanted to see. This is the college football playoff national championship. This is everything. Welcome into Butts Talk. I'm Nick Butts. It's January 9th, 2017. Happy New Year. And it's National Championship Night. Tonight, it's the top two teams in the country tangling for that golden trophy. Clemson, Alabama. Number one, number two. This should be exciting. A rematch of last year, and wow, I am very excited for this one. Let's jump right in. Keys to the game for both teams. Clemson. They've had a phenomenal year. 13-1. One slip up to Pittsburgh. Key wins against Louisville, Florida State, Auburn, Virginia Tech, and that big one over South Carolina. Oh, and of course the Fiesta Bowl win over Ohio State. Keys for Clemson on offense. Be efficient in the running game. Take a balanced approach. Don't just pass. Make the flow of the game go faster, execute, get it done. Yes, let Watson air it out, but also let him run it. Let him give it to Gallman. Clemson's deep at running back, deep at receiver, and of course they have the best player in the nation in Deshaun Watson. So if they can keep a balanced but fast approach on offense, then I think they can win this game. However, on defense, what they need to do is stop Jalen Hurts. Don't let him run it. Make him throw. His passing has not been the best this year. But also another key, stop Bo Scarborough, who had a 180-yard performance in the Peach Bowl against Washington. 2 touchdowns in that game for Scarborough. If they can stop Scarborough, stop the run altogether, I think Clemson will be in pretty good shape. From a coaching perspective, I would say don't be too aggressive. Be a little bit more conservative. But like I said earlier, a up-tempo, fast offense, play some lockdown defense, balanced on both sides of the ball, but play fast, play quick, play hard. If Clemson can do that, then they will win this game. But, need I remind you, they are playing the best team in the country. The Alabama Crimson Tide, 14-0, unblemished. They almost tripped up against Ole Miss, but they didn't. They pretty much dominated everybody in their schedule. They won the SEC, and they cruised through Washington and the Peach Bowl to get to the national championship. If Alabama wants to win this game, first, on offense, what they need to do is execute in the passing game. Yes, their running game has been very effective this year with Jalen Hurts, who is a great runner and an all-right passer. And then, of course, Bo Scarborough, who, like I said, had a breakout performance last week with 180 yards. Now, of course, they're going to take a running approach. They're going to try to run it on Clemson. But I believe Clemson's defense can stop that Alabama run. So that's why they're going to have to turn to the pass, and they're going to have to be effective in the passing game. They can do that. They have a shot at winning this game. On defense, what they need to do is shut down the pass. Make Clemson run the ball. Don't give Deshaun Watson a chance to throw it, because we all know what he can do with that arm. But on the flip side of that, you also want to make him take deep shots into coverage. Really, really put pressure on him and just go crazy on him. Don't give him any opportunities to throw. Collapse the pocket. Do what you need to do. Just don't let him throw the ball. Make him run if you need to. From a coaching standpoint, I would tell Nick Saban to stick to what has been working. I mean, they've won 14 games this season, so something's got to be working out. And also, let Bo Scarborough run wild. He's bigger than really anybody that Clemson defense has faced this year. I'd say if Bo Scarborough can run through that defense, then Alabama will win this game. And also, don't let the change at offensive coordinator from Lane Kiffin to Steve Sarkisian, don't let that add pressure. Yes, it's Sark's first game as the Alabama OC. But if you're Alabama, you can't let that affect you in any way. You just have to keep going as it was. It's basically just keep executing the same way that they've been doing this whole year. So, Clemson. Offense. Spectacular offense. Versus Alabama. Spectacular defense. I think that's going to be the most interesting matchup we see. Offense versus defense. Can Deshaun Watson throw it over those defensive backs? No interceptions for Deshaun Watson really gives Clemson a shot to win the game, in my opinion, because he's thrown a lot of interceptions this year. Now, not all of them are his fault, but he's thrown a lot. And Alabama, well, they've made a lot of interceptions. Clemson can't let Alabama score on defense, because that can be killer. But Alabama's defense, I'm just really looking forward to the receiver versus linebacker matchups. The Clemson receivers, the Alabama backs. This should be a really fun football game. My prediction, it won't be as high scoring as it was last year. No one expected it to be a 45-40 game. That's a very high scoring football game. I think it'll be tight throughout. I think Clemson, what they do, they really put it on in the first quarter. I can see them getting 14 in the first. I think Clemson will probably control the game in the first half. Maybe have a 21-14 halftime lead. Something like that. And then I've got them just kind of, cruising through the second half. Alabama, improves a little bit in the second half on defense and offense. But I think Clemson will hold on, and I think Clemson will get their revenge. Now, I know I said Alabama would win this game previously in my playoff preview, but I'm actually going to go with the Tigers now. I've thought about it, and I really think that Clemson will win this football game. They've stepped up in the big games this year. Louisville, Auburn, Florida State, Ohio State. Clemson has the talent. They have the players to pull this thing off. Clemson wins 31-23. It'll be a good game. But the Tigers will come out on top, and they will get their revenge on the Alabama Crimson Tide. They will avenge their loss from last year. So, enjoy tonight's game. I know I will. So, this has been Butts Talk. I'm Nick Butts. Good night.